Hello, everyone. I hope you are enjoying this summer. A lot of nice days out there, so continue to get out there and be happy. This week's subject is retirement plans for small businesses. A retirement plan can benefit a small business owner and their employees in saving for the future. It can also offer the business deductions for contributions and from employers and tax deferred investment growth for earnings inside the plan for everyone. There are a few types of plans to consider, including IRA-like plans, such as SEPs or simple IRAs, or qualified plans, such as 401ks or profit-sharing plans, or those old defined benefit plans. Now, qualified plans, for the most part, are more administratively complicated and expensive to maintain, as they have to meet Internal Revenue Code provisions and what are called ERISA rules to keep the tax benefits. If you have a business, it's worth taking the time to review the advantages and disadvantages of various plans. You certainly don't need an overly complicated plan if a simpler one can do. It makes sense to clarify your goals, though, from the start. Do you want to maximize the amount that you can save for your own retirement? That may be a goal. Do you want your employees to be able to contribute? Do you want to make contributions for your employees? Another goal. Do you want both pre-tax and Roth contributions available? Is your income from the business fairly consistent, or would you need to skip making contributions in some years when things don't go so well? Can your business afford plan expenses? So lots of things to think about. So let's talk about a couple of the simple plans. One is actually called a simple employee pension plan, otherwise known as a SEP. The good news here is that contributions don't have to be paid every year, and there are low startup and operating costs. Employees who are age 21 or older have worked for the employer for 3 of the last 5 years and earn $650 or more must be included in the plan. Another IRA-based plan is called a simple IRA. Now, you're able to set up the plan if you have less than 100 employees. Once again, administration costs are low. Employees can make pre-tax contributions. You can make matches up to 3%, and an employee earning $5,000 or more in any prior year and is anticipated to earn this amount in the current year may participate. Those are a couple simple plans. Other qualified plans are called profit-sharing plans. Now, this plan is flexible in that contributions are discretionary. To remain qualified, however, the contributions must be non-discriminatory and made often enough to be substantial and reoccurring. A formula is used to determine how contributions are allocated to participants. Each participant is given his or her own account and may have to meet certain years of service to participate. Everyone's heard of the 401k plan. A little more complicated, more expensive to administer. There are some tests that are involved. You can't discriminate against certain people over other people. Otherwise, you need to put some safe harbor dollars in, especially if the highly compensated people have a bigger proportion of value of account than the non-highly compensated. Typically, you need a plan administrator, and these can be expensive. Another type of plan is the old defined benefit plan. Some people still do that. This is where an employer can max out their own deductions. Very costly and complex to administer, but could be beneficial, especially if you own a very, very small business that makes a lot of money and you want to put money away on a tax deductible basis. Now, keep in mind that contribution funding limits and other laws may change periodically over time. Be sure to review current laws and rules. It is also wise to discuss setting up a plan and funding it with your business or financial advisor before moving forward. Take care, and we'll talk with you next week.